Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're so happy to have you here. Now, we have to talk about some Scream rumors that have come out. Some information that's come out about the new Scream 6 movie that a lot of fans are talking about, a lot of people are talking about, and the theory may be in fact a little bit wrong. So we're going to talk about it. So let's jump right into it. Alright, with the movie coming out on March 10th of this year, we've begun to get just a little bit of information, but we still haven't gotten any trailers. The poster of the subway routes actually hinted a few things. However, the newest thing I keep hearing people talk about is the Kirby situation. And the Kirby situation here is a little bit different than people expected. Because people expected that Kirby would come back and be a major part of the film. And now they're saying that Kirby is back and it's going to be in a limited capacity. Well, how is this so? What's going on here? Because either Kirby's back or she's not. And people don't want to see her come back in a little minor role and then just disappear into this proverbial sunset or get killed. No, Kirby has to make an impact. That's kind of what people hope for anyway. And I kind of think that people are jumping the gun a little bit here. I think that what we're going to see is that Kirby will indeed come back in a bigger capacity than you think. Now, they said limited capacity, and maybe this is true. But when you think about the impact that the OGs had on the last Scream movie, with Neve Campbell coming in for maybe like 10 minutes, with Gail Weathers coming in for maybe like 15, and Dewey around that time too. So when you look at it that way, it's not really all that bad to consider that Kirby could have a similar part to that. After all, this isn't a movie about Kirby or Sydney or any of the OGs. This is actually a movie about the new characters and they're going to New York. And people are speculating numerous things about this. They're saying that Kirby is going to only be in the movie for a very short time and not make an impact. I don't think this is true at all. And then here's the other thing about this. The mask situation that we're seeing in this movie, people are saying there have been at least 3 masks. So with these 3 masks, I want to take the time to focus mainly on Kirby, but I want to bring us into this for just a second because this hints at something bigger, that maybe there are 3 killers in the movie. Could one of them be Kirby, and a lot of Kirby's scenes that we see is not her helping the group, but her rather being one of these killers? I doubt it, because this is what I think is going to be done with the Kirby situation. I think that with Kirby, we're going to see Kirby be in New York already. We're going to see her kind of maybe come face to face with Ghostface early on in the movie. I think that she's going to live through this and kind of team up with the new characters for a little bit. However, I don't think she's going to make a huge impact in terms of being in the next movie. I think that we will indeed see Kirby die, or we will see Kirby's story come to an end in another way. The other possibility for Kirby is that Kirby could indeed be the opening kill. I know that people have said that there was no opening kill in the last movie. There usually is, in fact, an opening kill in a Scream movie, and it's usually someone big. It's a big-name star. What if you had one of the people from a previous movie return, and the Ghostface killer takes revenge on them? This would be really cool. It would pay homage to the little YouTube video we saw in the previous movie saying that Kirby lives. Then it would also actually make sure to tell us that this Ghostface killer is going after whoever. Now, I do think that what we're going to see happen here, if that's the case, is that it will be a longer opening scene. I think we're going to get a good 10-15 minute opening scene if that is the case. However, that's only one theory that I've heard floating about. And I kind of like that one, but I want to see Kirby team up with them a little bit. And that's what I think is going to happen. Now, whether or not Kirby could end up being one of the killers is a whole nother thing altogether. Maybe Kirby's life changed so drastically that the idea of the man that started this all, one of the people that started this all, having a daughter that is in New York and she runs right into them, maybe that kind of just throws her over the edge and she says, let's finish this once and for all. If there is no Billy Loomis to inspire people, and there's no Billy Loomis's daughter for any serial killer wannabes to go after, then maybe this all ends, and that would be a motive. The motive sometimes of a killer doesn't necessarily have to be this full evil. Bad guys are the best when they have a reason that is set and grounded in some sort of reality, and Kirby could very well snap. However, I do think she's going to team up with them, and I think she's going to be in the movie for a little bit, and we'll get to see her communicate and talk to some of the characters, maybe even form friendships with them. Unfortunately, I don't think Kirby lives through this movie. Going back to the masks for just a fraction of a second, the 3 masks hint that there may be 3 killers. I want to believe this, I really do, but I actually do think that one of these masks is going to be in a new Stab movie and not on one of the killers. I unfortunately think it's going to be the one that's a little bit older and messed up. As much as I want that to be related to Stu and be one of the OG masks from the very first movie, I seriously doubt that's the route they go. I've seen this too many times where people think that a new mask is going to play some big role in it, it's going to be impactful, and then you find out that it's really not. That the mask you're seeing is related to something else completely. And in the Scream movies, this has been done before with the gold mask we saw, and there have been other times in Scream movies where we've seen numerous scenes from Stab. And the gold mask from the last movie was the Stab kill scene that was totally off the rails. I think that's kind of going to be what we get to see here, but in a scarier vein. I think they are going to go scarier this time. So I think that mask could be from a scarier version of the Stab movies. Maybe even showing something like what happened in the last movie. Maybe that's one of the masks worn by the actors playing the killers from the last movie. But I want to know what you guys think on the masks, and I want to know what you guys think about Kirby. How do you think her scenes actually go? Do you want her to be the opening kill? Do you want her to team up with them and walk off into the sunset? Or do you think she's going to team up with them, get involved with them, get close to them, and then possibly die? Then, on the 3 masks, do you think that there are in fact 3 killers and not 2? Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment box below. And then share this video with all of your friends so that they can get the same great content you're getting and can be a part of the conversation as well. Then also don't forget to hit that like button. It helps the channel and we appreciate it so much. Then friends, Miko says we need more subscribers. And you don't want to disappoint Miko. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video we do. And then friends, at the end of the day, fandom is family.